Hey there. Let's talk about something we've all faced at one point or another. Feeling overwhelmed by our thoughts and emotions. Ever found yourself stuck in a loop where your mind keeps racing and you can't seem to break free? Maybe it's because of stress at work, a relationship that's not going well, or just the daily grind getting to you. It feels like no matter what you do, you're trapped in this cycle of anxiety or sadness. It's frustrating, right? Now, think about this. What if the way you're thinking about your problems is actually making them worse? What if the meaning you give to the things that happen in your life is causing you more pain than the events themselves? It's a tough pill to swallow, but it's also empowering because it means there's something you can do about it. Today, we're diving into cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT for short. It's a powerful tool that's all about understanding how your thoughts shape your feelings and behaviors. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what CBT is, but also how you can start using it to take control of your mental well-being. We'll go through real-life stories of people who've turned their lives around using these techniques. And trust me, by the time we're done, you'll feel equipped to start making some positive changes in your life. So, are you ready to take the first step towards a happier, healthier mind? Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, is all about connecting the dots between your thoughts, feelings, and actions. It starts with the idea that your thoughts aren't just a reflection of reality, they actually shape how you feel and behave. Imagine something happens to you, like a family member criticizing you. Instinctively, you might feel hurt, upset, or even angry. But what if the real issue isn't the criticism itself, but how you interpret that situation? Let's take a look at how different people might react to this exact scenario. Person 1. They think I'm a failure. Feels worthless. Person 2. Maybe they're having a bad day. It's not about me. Feels understanding. Person 3. This always happens. I can never do anything right. Feels hopeless. Person 4. I must have really messed up for them to say that. Feels guilty. Person 5. This just proves that I'm not good enough. Feels depressed. Person 6. They must be disappointed in me. Feels anxious. Person 7. Well, that's their opinion, but I know I did my best. Feels confident. Person 8. I don't need this negativity in my life. Feels annoyed. Person 9. I really thought I did a good job. This is disappointing. Feels sad. Person 10. Maybe they're right, and I can use this as a chance to improve. Feels motivated. As you can see, the same event can lead to a wide range of emotions, depending on how you think about it. CBT teaches you to break this cycle by identifying and challenging those unhelpful thoughts. Instead of jumping to conclusions that make you feel worse, CBT helps you reframe your thoughts into more balanced and helpful ones. Let me tell you about Tilda, who had been struggling with dating for years. She recently went on a date with someone she really liked, and she was hopeful that this could be the start of something special. But after the date, he didn't call back. Tilda felt crushed. She convinced herself that this was just more proof that she was unattractive, unlovable, and destined to be alone forever. Feeling hopeless, Tilda decided to try CBT. Her therapist helped her break down her thoughts and see that she was jumping to extreme conclusions. Instead of automatically thinking, I'm unlovable, Tilda learned to ask herself, is there another explanation? Maybe the guy was just busy, or maybe he wasn't the right match for her, none of which had anything to do with her worth as a person. As Tilda started to practice this new way of thinking, she began to notice a shift. She felt less devastated when things didn't go as planned and more open to the possibility that the right person was still out there. By changing the way she thought about dating, Tilda not only improved her self-esteem but also started enjoying the dating process again. Mark had been married for 5 years when he noticed that his relationship with his wife was becoming strained. Every little disagreement seemed to turn into a big argument, and he often felt that his wife was always critical of him. Mark began to believe that he was failing as a husband, and these thoughts started affecting his mood and behavior. When Mark started CBT, he realized that his automatic thoughts were playing a big role in how he was feeling and reacting. His therapist helped him see that every time his wife criticized him, Mark's immediate thought was, she must regret marrying me. This belief was causing him to feel defensive and hurt, which only escalated the conflicts. Through CBT, Mark learned to challenge these negative thoughts. He started asking himself, is it possible that her criticism is more about the situation than about me as a person? And what can I do to address the issue rather than take it personally? Over time, Mark noticed that by reframing his thoughts, he was able to respond more calmly and constructively in conflicts. This led to a significant improvement in his relationship with his wife, as they were able to communicate more effectively and resolve their issues without escalating into arguments. Emily had always found it difficult to maintain friendships. She often felt like she didn't fit in and would withdraw from social situations, thinking that others didn't like her or that she had nothing valuable to contribute. This pattern led to feelings of loneliness and isolation, which only reinforced her belief that she wasn't worthy of meaningful relationships. When Emily started CBT, she discovered that her social anxiety was largely driven by negative assumptions she made about herself and others. Her therapist helped her identify thoughts like, "I'm boring," and "they're only being nice because they feel sorry for me." Emily began to challenge these thoughts by asking, "Do I have evidence to support this? And could there be another explanation for how people are acting?" As she practiced these new ways of thinking, Emily started to notice changes in how she felt in social situations. She became more confident and began to engage with others more openly. Instead of assuming the worst, she allowed herself to believe that people genuinely enjoyed her company. Over time, Emily formed deeper, more fulfilling friendships and overcame the loneliness that had plagued her for so long. So, what can we take away from Tilda, Mark, and Emily's stories? The common thread is that each of them learned to take control of their thoughts. They didn't let their automatic, negative reactions define their lives. Instead, they used CBT to challenge those thoughts and replace them with healthier, more constructive ones. And this is something you can do too. Whether you're dealing with stress, anxiety, depression, or just the ups and downs of everyday life, CBT offers practical tools that can help you navigate your challenges. It's not about ignoring your problems or pretending everything is okay. It's about facing your problems head-on, but with a new mindset, one that empowers you instead of holding you back. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice and patience, but with the right tools and support, you can start to see real, positive changes in your life. So why not give it a try? Start small, be kind to yourself, and remember that every step forward is progress. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more content on mental health and personal growth. Let's keep this journey going together.